Life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react. We're always reacting to situations every day. The more we respond to these incidents or these situations, the more we learn and better we get. While there are several IT organizations that have developed cyber incidents capabilities through their incident response programs, we in critical infrastructure, especially the smaller to mid-size organizations, seem to be finding it challenging, especially topics surrounding the incident response. Before I get into the incident command system for industrial control systems, let me take a few seconds to introduce myself. My name is Durgesh. I work for Covestro LLC, a high-performance plastic manufacturer, and I support OT security initiatives for the manufacturing plants in Texas. I am here, however, as a representative of ISA, International Society of Automation's Global Cyber Alliance, and as part of the Industrial Control Systems ICS4ICS ambassador to create awareness about this program. With that, I would like to give you a quick overview of today's presentation. We will start off with the basics of what is ICS4ICS, why we need it and how you can be part of it and use it. Then we will look at the benefits of using ICS4ICS in your organization. In the end, I will briefly speak about where we are headed as the ICS4ICS team, and lastly, how you can be part of the ICS4ICS program. ICS4ICS stands for Industrial Incident Command System for Industrial Control Systems. ISA, which is International Society of Automation's Global Cyber Alliance, and DHS, CISA, along with 50 member companies, worked together to adopt FEMA's Incident Command System framework. Incident command systems have been used for over 30 years to improve response to various disaster scenarios, both emergency and non-emergency, sometimes also referred as planned and unplanned incidents. ICS4ICS is designed to help companies, organizations, and government agencies to identify an incident by establishing the escalation procedures and identifying people authorized to declare an incident, assess the damage caused by the incident, and develop a plan to quickly respond and recover. It is also used to communicate to the appropriate parties and ensure public communications are managed centrally as part of the authorized or by the authorized individuals as part of the incident command system or the incident management plan. That's fine. ICS4ICS is designed to help companies, organizations, and government agencies to identify an incident by establishing the escalation procedures and identifying people authorized to declare an incident, assess the damage caused by the incident, and develop plans to quickly respond. It is also used to communicate to the appropriate parties and ensure public communications are managed centrally by the authorized parties. ICS4ICS leverages incident command systems best practices to cybersecurity incidents, which can be combined into a unified command, which means there are multiple incident commanders and can now be combined into one unified command that can then manage both the cybersecurity and the physical aspects of the incident, such as fire and spill. It also clearly defines, based on the ICS system, clearly defines command structures, common terminologies, processes, and roles in the incident command system that allow ICS4ICS processes to be used for incidents that are simple or extremely complicated. So why create a new version of the incident command system? Nations globally have developed critical infrastructure protection programs because of increasing threats and impacts that threaten their nation's health, safety, and economics. Industrial control systems support basic services that impact the lives of people throughout the world, like energy, including electricity and oil and gas, fresh and wastewater, buildings, including hospitals and other critical facilities, travel, like local and national rail services, travel signals like stoplights, and many other critical services. Critical infrastructure is increasingly disrupted by cybersecurity incidents. This was demonstrated by the Colonial Pipeline incident that resulted in disruption and price increases for automobile and other fuels. There are numerous other incidents that have disrupted critical infrastructure throughout the world. ICS4ICS is designed to improve responses to cybersecurity incidents that impact industrial control systems, which often threaten the health of a nation. So how does ICS4ICS improve responses to cyber incidents? ICS4ICS combines three mature processes to improve management of cybersecurity incidents impacting industrial control systems, namely the incident command system, the computer information or computer incident response, and the industrial control system, the ICS. The incident command system was created in the 1970s, and variations of the process are used in numerous agencies, organizations, and countries. Cybersecurity teams that leverage computer incident response processes, which are defined by NIST and other standards out there or other frameworks, are used to investigate incidents, minimize their impact, and provide information needed by the leadership for making decisions. Industrial control system experts have been managing various types of incidents, including cyber security incidents. Their expertise help everyone on the ICS4ICS team to understand the significance of an incident and alternatives to resume the critical business function. Let's take a look at some of the benefits of using ICS4ICS. ICS4ICS was built using the processes and capabilities provided by FEMA and DHS. They have proven tools, templates, and resources that can improve the management and response to cybersecurity incidents impacting industrial control systems. ICS4ICS will use one responder system from FEMA to manage credentialing. ICS4ICS common language, processes, and tools along with one responder credentialing will allow people from different companies to work together to manage a cybersecurity incident that impact the industrial control systems. This will allow us to share resources through mutual aid agreements, and credentialing is a very important step in developing that mutual aid capability. ICS4ICS will allow multiple entities to manage complex incidents that may impact several different companies within a single industrial sector or an entire region or country. Let's take a look at some of the information that is provided on the incident command as part of the incident command system. So what you're seeing here is a org chart, the incident organization chart, which provides a visual chart depicting the ICS organization position assignments for the incident. The ICS org chart is used to indicate what ICS organizational elements are currently activated and the names of the personnel staffing each of these elements. An actual org chart will be event specific. Some of the key areas here is to focus our, I wish I had my laser pointer, but are on the top of the chart, namely the command staff, which includes the incident command or commander, whose priority is to guide an incident to its resolution as quickly and completely as possible. He also manages the resources, plans, and communicates throughout the part of the organization with the other stakeholders, such as the public information officer, legal counsel, safety officer, and liaisons officer. They are the most senior staff reporting to the incident commander, and they provide advice and direction to the entire organization. Then we have the various section chiefs. The chiefs lead the sections of the organization to include some of the planning, some of the execution of the incident plan, such as the operations section, the planning section, logistics section, and the admin or finance section. Operations section includes the cybersecurity team staff and one or more representatives from the industrial control systems team, that the area or the region of the industrial control systems that is affected. Planning section provides support to the operations section by planning, documenting, and assessing the incident situation. Logistics section provides resources to support of all of the ICS4ICS teams if their IT systems, this is just an example, if their IT systems were unavailable, they would provide alternatives such as offices or trailers or anything temporary as needed. They usually provide food and other services that enable staff to work on either 8 or 12 hours per day shifts. Admin and finance section assist operations to acquire staff, equipment, or other resources. They also manage insurance processes and track costs and time. So where are we headed in the future? The ICS4ICS team is working to develop the next version. We are calling it version 2 of the process, which will include processes to manage a cybersecurity incident that impact multiple sites of an industrial control system for a single company. ICS4ICS has leveraged the National Incident Management System, which is NIMS and NIMS and FEMA training to enable interested parties to obtain the ICS4ICS credentials. We will add ICS4ICS roles in the next version of ICS4ICS. We will also be using FEMA's National Qualification System, also known as OneResponder, to manage credentials. ICS4ICS was exercised on April 18th of this year in Miami at an S4 conference. A video recording will be made available for the public sometime in the month of May, or I guess we're already in May, so probably in the middle of May or towards the end of May. Lastly, this is a program that will benefit from being exercised. What I mean by that is the goal for this year is to have as many exercises globally and to enable individuals to obtain credentials. So finally, I would like to talk about what is in it for you, right? So what makes this so special and how you can get involved. So you can get involved with ICS4ICS by registering for our newsletter, which will provide information about the program and the future activities. You can participate in ICS4ICS exercises or host an exercise at your company or at a conference for if your organization or your team can participate in such exercises by registering for those conferences. You are welcome to join ICS4ICS team to help shape the new ICS4ICS processes and capabilities. Will be starting really shortly, maybe another few weeks. We'll start working on the version 2 of the program. We are also seeking ICS4ICS ambassadors who will speak at public events such as this, and it definitely helps to get the word out. Here is the one website address that you will need, which is https://gca.isa.org/ICS4ICS. And you can also connect with me through LinkedIn. If you're looking for more information or have questions, I will try my best to answer on the chat today. Again, thank you for your attention and please enjoy the rest of the conference. Thank you.